Everybody ready for some museum collection tonight? I love new release days. They're so much fun. So that's the only thing we're opening tonight is a full case of museum collection baseball. So let's get down to business. There's a little information that we go over before we start ripping, so we're going to buzz through that here relatively quickly, and then we'll dig in. Feedback 100% automated, just so you never have to wait on me. Anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you will instantly get the same in return. And the second thing there, thank you. I appreciate you being here, bidding, breaking, chatting, hanging out with me on this new release night. We are looking next at what's coming up in the days ahead. So you'll notice Friday night, we're going to start at 9:30, which has been our prior start time. After that, we're going to mostly, I guess, for a while, we're going to try out the 9 p.m. Eastern since several of you have requested it. We'll see how it goes for a while. We'll probably throw in the occasional 9:30, but anyway, that's the deal. So tomorrow night, Thursday, we're going to open a half case of Bowman Jumbo. It is the start of a new case, and paper base cards have their own bidding spot. Paper base does not ship to the teams. If you look in the listing description, it will tell you really specifically what goes to the teams and what goes to that paper base category. On Friday night, it will be a 3-box case of Leaf autographed baseball bats and another full case of museum collection baseball. On Saturday, it's an off night. Sunday, we're going to open a Top Series 2 Jumbo full case with silver packs. Base cards have their own bidding spot. Don't ship to the teams in that one. Once again, listing description will give you the full details on it. Monday night, Luminance football, and I think that might be my last case of Luminance football, and Finest baseball. And that's what we're looking like in the days ahead. Here's what you need to know for tonight. It's just one break. It's museum collection. It's a full case. Listen, I'm projecting Monday, but this doesn't have a tremendous number of cards in it, so I'm hopeful that I can actually get it out to you prior to Monday. But I'm stating Monday because that's going to be the absolute latest it would go out, all right? So Monday at the latest, I mean, unless, something really unexpected happens that incapacitates me, Monday would be the latest, and hopefully it's going to be sooner than that. I don't think we probably have to worry about consolation cards in here, but it is always possible that a team gets skunked, meaning you don't get anything at all, not a base card, not one single thing. If that should happen to you here in this museum collection break, you will still get a package with consolation cards, and that will ship out with the rest of the break. So we are opening a full 12-box case of 2019 Topps Museum Collection Baseball. Full case, break number 1. It released today. Why did I list Thursday? I don't know. I am having a time with this lately, aren't I? I keep putting the right dates and the wrong day because I'm multitasking. I'm listing and doing this and answering emails all at the same time. And yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Wednesday night, the 19th of June is when this released. It's when it ended on eBay, and it's when we're breaking it. Team names are on the left-hand side, and of course, the eBay user ID of our winning bidders across from each team there on the right-hand side. And we are good to go tonight. Everybody paid me on time. Thank you guys so much, and gals. I appreciate that. It was so awesome that we didn't have to worry about anything, coming in late or any kind of craziness going on. So you all rock. You're the best. I appreciate you always. But especially on new release nights, because I'm always so excited to get into the product. And if you have to stop and wait and sell some teams and stuff, it's such a drag. But we don't have to do that tonight, baby. We can just start ripping. All right. So, hi, Greg. How are you? Are you in here tonight, Greg? Who you got in here? So, museum collection. We are looking for 4 hits per master box. And, of course, we can find lots of things. On-card autograph, autographed relic, a quad relic, a prime relic. And this has, you know how Topps loves their mini boxes. Well, this is the same flippin' thing. Each one of our quote-unquote master boxes has 4 little bitty boxes in it. And then we got to get all of our little bitty boxes out and get them opened up to find our hits. And it's basically one hit per mini box. That's the deal. So I like to get the master boxes opened up and out of the way and have all of our mini boxes out. So that way, once we start looking at things, we can kind of buzz on through them. But there are a lot of them tonight, so we're probably just going to do like 2 or, I don't know, maybe 4 boxes worth of mini boxes at once. And then we'll stop and look, and then we'll do, 4 more and like that. Oh, Greg, you're just hanging out with us tonight then? No teams in, just hanging out? Well, awesome. Nice to see you. Always glad to have you come and join. Keep us up to date on what's going on with you. Anything interesting happening in your world today, Greg? I haven't really done anything today besides sorting and shipping. I got very little. I really didn't get anything else done. That's kind of all I did all day long, sorting and shipping. Okay, so once again, we're looking at one hit per mini box. And, of course, we're going to find some parallels and things along the way as well. And I forgot to change our focus, didn't I? I did. I got so excited about getting into our new release product. We're going to fix that up right now, though. So now the background's a little blurry, but guess what? The card's perfect. We get to see it nice and close. So that's Josh Donaldson for the Braves on our first card out. That is a parallel. I did not see a number on it, but of course you can tell by the coloring that it's parallel. Our hit in here is a relic out of this one. It's for the Twins. Getting some sleeves out here on the table, and then we'll take a look at it. So, Minnesota Twins with Eddie Rosario. And I think I actually got the wrong sleeves, but that's all right. Maybe I have the others around here. Try that. We'll go back and fix that one later and get it in the properly sized sleeve. Next, our base cards. So there's Corey Kluber and Gary Sanchez and Trevor Bauer are the base cards out of that little mini box. It's your birthday today, Greg. Well, happy birthday. Did you get any fun gifts, or you have any big plans? Or usually midweek birthdays get celebrated on the weekends, right? So you probably either did something last weekend, or maybe doing something in the upcoming. I don't know. That's the way my family does it anyway for midweek stuff. Whit Merrifield. Once again, these are just the base. Paul Goldschmidt and Francisco Lindor. We have a numbered parallel here for Trey Turner. It's numbered to 99. You can see there's some little imperfections down there along that bottom edge and bottom corner. That's what that little bit of white is. Just a little bit of imperfection. And our hit here is an autograph for Jason Varitek and the Red Sox. So the Red Sox with our first autograph out. The Twins had a relic, of course, a minute ago. I tell you what, here's what we're going to do. I just hate stopping and stopping and stopping. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead, take our packs out of the mini boxes that we have taken out of the master boxes. And once we have all the packs, the rest of these packs out, then we'll open them, and then we'll rinse and repeat with, the next group of boxes. Because I tell you what, they give us a lot of packaging over there at Topps. They enjoy putting things, it's like Russian nesting dolls. It's like you open a case to a box, to a box, to a box, to a pack. And eventually we get to the reward, our cards. Eventually. I'm not showing it inside of every mini box because we already have established, of course, that there's just one pack per mini box, so we don't have to really flip those over every single time. So not much else releasing this week besides Museum Collection. I think Leaf Ultimate Sports does come out on Friday, and I have not gotten it listed yet because I need to look at it more. I can't remember what all of the different product categories are for that. It's kind of one of those that's weird to break in terms of, I think we're going to have to maybe do first letter of last name or something like that. So probably try and get that broken somewhere around maybe Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. As of right now, Wednesday of next week is still scheduled for Elite Football, so looking forward to that. And I think we have a baseball release next Wednesday too, a week from today, but I'm not 100% sure of that. You know, they move all those calendars around so much. Now we can just sit and look for a minute. Make our lives a little easier in that regard. So Ted Williams, Buster Posey, Albert Pujols, and that is a parallel there for Trevor Bauer. Not numbered, but parallel nonetheless. Our hit comes out for Juan Gonzalez and the Texas Rangers. Maybe a few imperfections on the side of that, but not anything too drastic, but a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry, and it is numbered up there in the upper left to 199. I almost missed that. Was our other one numbered? Let's go back and look. It is. It's also numbered to 199 in that upper left corner. So yeah, I don't know. I didn't see the numbering the first time through. Sorry about that. They hide it on me sometimes. Frank Thomas, and that is Sandy Koufax. We have a numbered Walker Buehler to 150 for the Dodgers. And a quad relic, Jose Abreu. That is numbered to 25. It's the White Sox, of course. Cool little group of relics there for the White Sox. And here is our Canvas Collection card. I always enjoy these. And that, of course, for the Pirates and Roberto Clemente. So that's actually not technically, I guess, numbered, but I always like those little canvas cards that we get in here. Oh, Zane says the relic was numbered 2. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I just didn't catch that originally. It was in a weird spot, I guess, and I didn't see it. But certainly we'll catch that, go back and catch that number on that first relic when we recap a little bit later. So, yeah, I didn't realize that. We did go back and catch it, of course, on the autographs, but Andrew McCutchen, Mookie Betts, and Matt Carpenter. Gary Sanchez, parallel unnumbered. And a relic and autograph combo for Blake Snell to 299, who had an absolutely kind of disastrous outing today against the Yankees. Good grief. That was a 6-run first inning. Like, what the what? Yeah, I mean, the Yankees just crushed them. Of course, Blake was long gone by the time we got to inning 7 or 8, where the Yankees scored 6 more in that inning. So, ooh, yeah, they just put a world of hurt on the Rays today. Jacob deGrom, Aaron Nola, Urias for the Padres. That is parallel unnumbered Piazza and the Mets. And here comes our hit. It is numbered to 50, autograph and relic, Carlos Santana for the Indians. So, yeah, that's been crazy stuff going on. I didn't have a chance to catch any games, excuse me, that started this evening. But I'm curious if anybody is or has watched the Nationals game. Like, how long did Scherzer manage to stay on the mound with his broken nose? Severino, Javi Baez, Bregman, Whit Merrifield, Kansas City Royals. Oh, that's a nice looking relic. It's numbered to 35. Jose Barrios and the Minnesota Twins. I really like that relic. A little imperfection down there in that lower right-hand corner, but not anything that's terribly extreme. I just tend to point those out whenever I see them, even when they're minor. So sometimes I don't catch them when we're live, but often I do. And when I do, I will share with you. Roberto Clemente, Jose Altuve, Charlie Blackmon. And numbered to 50, we have a little Steven Strasburg, speaking of the Nationals. Zane, he's through 7, so he's still going? I mean, that guy is like the Iron Man, right? You know his face has got to be hurting just in general, and it cannot be helpful to be throwing the ball with such a velocity with your nose broken and your face all bashed up. Man, he is something. So this is the Giants. We've got a quad relic. Looks like Crawford, Longoria, Posey, and Brandon Belt. And it is numbered to 75 for the San Francisco Giants. Oh, Zane, you need some more Twins? All right, my friend, we'll keep going with them. We'll see what else we can find for your Minnesota Twins. Johnny Bench. Y'all know I love my Johnny Bench. Okay, Johnny Bench, Hank Aaron, a lot of those old Hall of Fame type guys. I love them. And that is Matsui that went by there for the Yankees. And Roger Clemens is out for the Red Sox. Numbered to 150, Justin Verlander. Just keeps getting better with age for the Astros. So Scherzer is 7 innings in, 4 hits, 10 strikeouts. With a broken nose that he just broke, what, like yesterday or something. Oh, that he is the Iron Man. That is to 199. It is Jose Ramirez and the Cleveland Indians with an autograph hit. Man, that's just crazy. He is so good though. Hard to argue. Jose Altuve, canvas collection for the Astros. He's back in action, I guess as of today, actually, against the Reds. And Fox Sports South didn't have my Reds game on today. I don't know why. First time in ever. I couldn't find it. Ryne Sandberg, Giancarlo Stanton also back in action, and Matt Chapman to 99, Oakland A's. Yeah, I was really bummed. I couldn't find Reds Astros today. Clint Frazier, numbered to 199, Yankees. Both relics with a pinstripe. Of course, your autograph is on a sticker, as is often the case when a relic and an autograph are paired in the Topps world. I think they just bounced Frazier back down to AAA, didn't they? I think they did. Bellinger, Nolan Ryan, Juan Soto. Nolan Ryan was Astros. I should have said that. He could be for different teams. Corey Kluber and the Indians. Our relic is the Dodgers. Oh, belly relic there. Numbered to 50 for Cody. Trey Turner, Steven Strasburg, Tanaka, and Urias, Padres. Our relic, another Yankee. numbered to 99 for Chapman. Sorry, I was kind of stargazing there for a minute, seeing if they all had pinstripes. I caught that afterwards. I was like, huh, I did a big pause there before I read the number, but I was also thinking how nice it would have been if they could have just lined up those pinstripes. But anyway, out of your quad relics, all 4 had a pinstripe, so can't argue with that. Always like to get a little something extra on those relics that are otherwise would be one color. Javi Baez, Canvas Collection for the Cubbies. And that looks like it ought to be numbered, doesn't it? But it isn't. But it looks like it should be. Just all that red makes you think it should be. Josh Donaldson for the Braves. Piazza out once again for the Mets. We saw him earlier. Another Roberto Clemente for the Pirates. Our hit, Jacob deGrom autograph for the Mets. He had a spectacular outing recently. Jacob is also numbered to 199. It's a nice little hit, though, for the Mets. A Honus Wagner Canvas Collection for the Pittsburgh Pirates. And there's Pete Alonso, followed by Miggy. And Ozzie Smith, Cardinals. I love my Ozzie Smith, too. Carlos Martinez, that is numbered to 99, Quad Relics. Cardinals. See what I mean? Like, those are just like the all-white. It's better when we have a little pinstripe things in it, you know? Just a little extra something to look at. That's the way I look at it anyway. Tony Gwynn just went by for the Padres, and there is a Jackie Robinson for the Dodgers, Robinson Cano for the Mets, and there's Yusei Kikuchi to 150 Mariners. Our hit autograph relic pairing to 199. The Braves, Ozzie Albies. Always nice to get a little Ozzie headed your way. I know everybody always wants Acuna, and I get it because he's pretty dynamic as well. But I really do like Ozzie. I think Acuna is really good. Maybe he has a higher ceiling. He's a little flashier perhaps, but Ozzie's just like super consistent, I think. Clayton Kershaw and the Dodgers. And there is, speaking of, Mr. Acuna. And there's another Ozzie Smith for the Cardinals. Followed by Jose Altuve. And our relic with a nice little chunk of red in the middle. Numbered to 25 for the Red Sox, Pedroia. Okay, so now, I'm going to scoot these out of the way here for a memento. We'll put them back in a hot second, but first we have to kind of rinse and repeat and get a whole bunch more mini boxes out, and then get our mini boxes open, get our packs out, you know, yada, yada, yada. So it's kind of intermission, if you will. So if you need to go, you know, grab a soda, snack, maybe not walk the dog, that might not take us that long, but you get the idea. We're going to have a little break getting everything out of here for a minute. And these have a funky smell. I can tell you that, too. I think it's actually, I don't think it's not the cards themselves, but the box that they're in. It smells really funky. I don't know how else to explain it to you other than to just say it's funky. I can't even describe what, it's almost like a, not exactly a musty smell, but kind of like a musty, moldy, like, I don't know. It's not a pleasant smell. Let's put it that way. And it is actually the outer box that has this weird smell. So, must be something in the ink or the process that gives us that delightful little tidbit. The good news is, though, I don't really smell it on the cards. Once I get the packaging open and off the table out of the way, the smell kind of dissipates a little. So I'm pretty sure it's just the box itself. But anyway, just sharing. I saw a headline pop up on the iPad right as I was finishing up the last of the break, but I didn't really get a chance to dive in and see what it said. But something about some kind of surprising twist in the case of David Ortiz having been shot down in the Dominican Republic, his home country, of course. Did anybody catch that? Does anybody know like what's the surprising twist or shocking twist or whatever the word is that headline used? I'm guessing they have a motive now, perhaps. Yeah, it's the mini boxes have a little bit of that weird smell too, but not as bad as the master box. Maybe it's the ink on the box that smells funky. I don't know. Oh, he wasn't the target. Oh, dang. They shot him by accident? Like they got the wrong guy? Oh, mercy. Wow. So they're paid to do a hit, and they do the hit on the wrong guy, and the wrong guy is that they hit Big Papi. Oh, my goodness. Holy crap. Well, that does make more sense. Let's be real. I mean, because David Ortiz has always seemed like the nicest guy. You can't imagine that anybody would like want him dead. And then they came out with the fee. I mean, we talked about that one of the other nights. I'm like, who would pay $7,000 for a hit on Big Papi? I mean, like, if you're going to take a hit on somebody like him, you'd think it'd be a lot more than $7,000, you know? So at least it makes more sense. But man, what a tragedy for him. Johnny types in that the Yankees hired the hitman. Oh, man. Oh, they were supposed to shoot his friend. Supposed to shoot the guy in white pants, and both Ortiz and his friend had on white pants, and so they just basically chose Big Papi. Wow. Dang, guys. That is some crazy stuff. Well, you know what, though? In a weird sort of way, even though he's in the hospital and he's shot and all of that is horrible, it probably would at least give you some comfort knowing that someone didn't pay to take a hit out on you, you know, and like they're not going to come after you again. So I would think that maybe that would help some. Well, I guess that's true, too. Zane says 7,000 is probably, yeah, you're right, is a lot of money in the Dominican Republic. Yeah, that's a valid point. So there we have Gary Sanchez on our base. Let me get our hits back up here in my little place I like to keep them stashed up there for recap purposes. Trevor Bauer, Whit Merrifield. And number 250, Ryne Sandberg for the Cubbies. That's a beautiful relic as well. Really like that one. It is number 35 for the Cubs and Jason Hayward. So very cool little 3-color relic there for the Cubs. That was Giancarlo Stanton. There's Matt Chapman and Rizzo. For the Yankees, numbered to 150, it's Tanaka. I guess, though, you know what? If you're the friend, the one that was supposed to be shot, man, you better, like, duck and run, because somebody's coming for you. That would be, that would be extremely unsettling, wouldn't it? Ahmed Rosario, that is for the Mets numbered to 50. Also a little pinstripe on the far edge of that one. So we barely managed to get a second color in on it. Jackie Robinson and Robinson Cano, Michael Kopech. Giancarlo Stanton for the Yankees, numbered to 99. And our hit, numbered to 299, that's Reyes, Padres. Autograph and relic, if I did not say that. I mean, you can see that, I guess, but hey, you never know what somebody's circumstances are. You could have been looking away, not caught it. Verlander, Bueller, J.D. Martinez, Trey Turner for the Nats. And a relic for the Dodgers, another Bellinger, numbered to 75. Quad relic, that one. I think our other one was a single relic, maybe. Rizzo for the Cubs, Canvas collection. I will say I think the artwork is better this year on the Canvas collection. Goldschmidt, Lindor, Gleyber Torres hit a grand slam today. Our autograph is Rhys Hoskins for the Phillies to 199. But you all remember the artwork last year on the Canvas collection? I was not a big fan of it last year, I have to say. I always look forward to the Canvas collection cards, and some of them last year I thought were just really poor representation, so kind of glad to see it looks better this year. Pete Alonso for the Mets, Miguel Cabrera, Tony Gwynn, and Realmuto, Phillies. Quad relic to 25 for the Brewers. Nicely done. Managed to get all the colors in there somewhere or another. Ryan Braun, Travis Shaw, Lorenzo Cain, and Jesus Aguilar. Well, I didn't mean to bring the head up to the front, but, well, it's all right. You got a little advanced preview of it. Alex Bregman and the Astros for Canvas collection. There's You Say Again, Cal Ripken, and the Orioles. Steven Strasburg, Nats. And here's our hit that we briefly saw a moment ago. It's Trevor Story for the Colorado Rockies, numbered to 299. Oh, my goodness. That just about went flying on me. So let's make sure we're all good there with Trevor. Thank goodness he was in his sleeve, but he did try to get away from me there for a second. Apologize for that. All right, that is Ken Griffey Jr., Bryce Harper, George Springer, and Roger Clemens for the Red Sox. Next up, Tanaka for the Yankees. That's a nice looking card. It should be. It's numbered to 5. It's a fantastic relic. Paired there with your autograph. For the Yankees. Big Poppy, speaking of David Ortiz and the Boston Red Sox. Chipper Jones for the Braves. Kyle Tucker for the Astros. Then the Yankees with Tanaka, numbered to 50. I see another quad relic in our future. And that one is for the Indians. It is numbered to 99. Lindor, Kluber, Ramirez, and Trevor Bauer. Quad relic. All right, Tatis. Always like to see that kid. Followed by Carlos Correa and Rhys Hoskins. A Miguel Cabrera for the Tigers in a parallel there. Will Clark as our autograph, numbered to 199 for the San Francisco Giants. Manny Machado, Padres. Followed by Barry Larkin. I like to see Barry for my Reds. Noah Syndergaard for the Mets. And a parallel for Tony Gwynn and the Padres, unnumbered. Numbered to 25. Nice tricolor relic for the Red Sox with Porcello. And there's another Manny Machado. Derek Jeter went by. Shohei Ohtani and the Angels. Pete Alonso, unnumbered for the Mets. Our hit in this mini box is headed to the Padres. It's Urias, numbered to 299. Bryce Harper. That is that is George Springer for the Houston Astros. Why I started to say Justice Sheffield. Freddie Freeman. Charlie Blackmon and the Rockies. Wishful thinking, I guess. And then Matt Kemp. Where's the number? Over here, to 25. For my little Cincinnati Reds, you get to take home Matt Kemp to 25. It's all baseball bat at the bottom and, of course, sticker autograph there at the top. A Canvas Collection Ty Cobb for the Tigers. Oakland A's and Matt Chapman. Anthony Rizzo for the Cubbies. And Aaron Nola, Phillies. That's a sweet relic as well. That's numbered to 10. I love that. That's so awesome if you're the Mets. I don't know what that little bit of white is in there, but the rest of that relic is tremendous. So cool. Cespedes to 10 for the Mets. The Dodgers and Walker Buehler, J.D. Martinez, Ken Griffey Jr. for the Mariners, Cal Ripken Jr. to 150 for the Orioles. And this is Juan Soto, numbered to 75, quad relic, 3 red, and then you've got little white and blue combo in the fourth relic over there. There's Yusei again, Cal Ripken Jr., Verlander, Jacob deGrom, and our autograph hit is Steven Matz. Steven there for the Mets is numbered to 50. Well, I believe that was quite the right sleeve. We'll try it here on round 2. And that got Steven in there. All right. I'm going to once again kind of move these slightly out of the way for a moment so that we can get another set of boxes opened and out. Our last group of 4. So progress, headway. Yeah, come on now. I had a piece of the plastic stuck to my hand. It did not want to come off of there. So what's the best thing you guys and gals have seen come out today for Museum Collection? Maybe you haven't watched other breaks, but probably some of you have. Usually, you know, people have watched a few by the time we get to the evening, so I'm always curious, like, what's the most awesome thing that you've seen so far, anyway. I wonder if we'll just, that might be more efficient, huh? We'll find out if I cut deep enough to actually get through the plastic. Might not have, I don't know. We'll find out in a minute though, won't we? All right. And give me just a second here. I do want to get a little drink of water, and I'm also going to get our hits back in stacks up here in at a reasonable height. I don't want them being all like crazy tall. Makes me nervous when the stacks are too tall. I don't know why. Like, what's going to happen? I don't know. Probably nothing, but anyway, I just don't like them to get very tall. All right, so here we are embarking upon the back third of the case. Let's get all the packs out, and then we'll do the same as we did before. Go through them one at a time. Oh, wow. Johnny, you've already seen a Derek Jeter, Mariano Rivera 1-of-1 framed booklet come out. Dang. Nice. I would like to have pulled that. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. I'll be digging that for sure. Well, I guess that one I didn't quite get the wrapper cut exactly well enough. Yeah, I bet that was something to see. I would like that. Traditionally, the Yankees are a team that pull pretty well in Museum Collection. I mean, you guys all kind of know what I'm talking about. There's certain products, it seems like, that lend themselves to certain teams. And by that, I mean there's just certain ones that most years you can expect to find a lot of this, that, or the other end. Museum Collection, in my experience, is one that usually has pretty good Yankees in it. I mean, not always, obviously, but typically. Be some good stuff for them in here. Almost. One left to get pulled out. All right. Comes our last group out. J.D. Martinez Canvas Collection. Red Sox. Corey Seager, Christian Yelich, and Roberto Alomar. And we have ourselves a little quad relic here, numbered to 99. That is Ozuna and the Cardinals. That was Yadier Molina. Andrew Benintendi and little Bo Jackson for the Royals. Kopech, White Sox. And here we have a nice relic and autograph pairing to 50 for Herrera and the Phillies. Ichiro, Aaron Judge, Mark McGwire for the A's, and Robinson Cano. Followed by a Juan Soto autograph for the Nationals, numbered to 199. So the Nats with a nice one. Max Scherzer for the Nationals, canvas collection. Done prior to the broken nose. Andujar for the Yankees. That was Ricky Henderson that went by. And then Ken Griffey Jr. to 150 for the Mariners. Our hit, numbered to 299, is Carlos Santana and the Indians. Gleyber Torres, Vlad Guerrero Jr. Might be, is that the first? I guess that's the first Vlad Guerrero Jr. we've seen in here, isn't it, tonight? I think it is, anyway. The first one I remember. And Ernie Banks. Bryce Harper, numbered to 150. Our autograph hit is Kyle Schwarber for the Cubbies to 199. Chris Davis, Mike Trout, Joey Votto, and Ryan Sandberg numbered to 99 for the Cubbies. Our relic, oh man, this is my, okay. This is now my total new favorite relic out of the bunch. Yeah, that's pretty sweet for the Blue Jays. It's a 1 of 1 too. That's why it's pretty sweet, right? Like I didn't see the 1 of 1 for a second. I just saw the relic and I'm like, oh, that's really nice. It's because it is a 1 of 1. Josh Donaldson and the Toronto Blue Jays with a pretty awesome little cut of cloth there, numbered 1 of 1. Roberto Alomar, Chris Bryant, Real Muto, and a Chris Bryant parallel, unnumbered. And our relic here, a piece of the baseball bat. Kevin Kiermaier, Tampa Bay Rays, numbered to 50. Did that say 50? Or did that say 150? Hang on a second. Let's take another little peek at that. Yeah, straight up 50. You guys are so quiet tonight in chat. It's kind of eerie. Jose Altuve, Astros, Charlie Blackmon, Jacob deGrom, a little Ernie Banks for the Cubbies. And next up, this is the Giants. It's Buster Posey, numbered to 25 with a quad relic. Johnny's bummed that the Josh Donaldson was in the Toronto Blue Jays category and wasn't reflecting the Atlanta Braves. I know, man. Sometimes they get you that way in these sets, don't they? Sometimes they do. You never know. Rizzo and the Cubs. There's Kikuchi again, Cal Ripken Jr., a Benintendi. And another really nice looking relic, numbered to 25. Adam Wainwright, St. Louis Cardinals. Chris says that the last two prior to museum collection have shown Donaldson as a Brave. Well, I mean, guys, everybody probably knows how some of this works. Sometimes Topps bounces around, and sometimes it just depends, I guess, on the relic that they have. So obviously they had some Blue Jays relics left for Josh Donaldson, and this is one of the places they put them. And we find that periodically in Topps stuff, Panini stuff as well. And sometimes you may even find the same player in the same set with his current team, but maybe as a base card or something else. So I always encourage everybody, go check out the checklist so you kind of know who's who. And speaking of, see, right there is Josh Donaldson as a Brave. So there you go, proves our point. He isn't here both ways, but on that relic, he was a Blue Jay. Giving a nod to the past. They were Piazza and the Mets. There's Clemente and a little Corey Seager. Here's our case hit, framed, and it happens to be headed to the Astros. It is Jeff Bagwell. And can you even see that on there? It's like really dark. It's in kind of what's supposed to be a silver ink. It looks more gray, honestly, on the card. But anyway, it's numbered to 15. And maybe if I get it at that angle, you can see the autograph part a little better. But so there's our framed case hit, Bagwell and the Astros. Yeah, I mean, they definitely, for sure, autographs work that way a lot of the time, Johnny. I mean, you've probably heard me talk about it before. They send them out so far in advance. They print them up and send them out months in advance on the autographs. And if a player gets traded or something in the interim, they'll update the base cards because those are printed much closer to the date the product comes out. Lou Gehrig and the Yankees. So a player's base card might be in the product for their current team, but then they'll have an autograph card in there for the prior team. I mean, that happened with Moncada a couple of years ago, where all of his autographs in one particular product were Red Sox, but everything else in there was White Sox. So they definitely get you sometimes that way. That is George Springer to 150. And a dual relic numbered to what? 50. For my little Cincinnati Reds, Scooter Gennett and Joey Votto. You saw an Ohtani silver signing to 15 get pulled earlier today. Oh, very nice. But, oh, yeah, same thing, right? Like it does. It blends in too much. And I thought maybe it was just because of that particular card and the coloring on it, but you're saying it did the same thing with the Ohtani, that it just was too hard to see. It really looks more gray this year, too. I mean, there are silver paint pens and there are gray ones. And I got to tell you, that has much more of a gray tone to it. When you see it in person, whoever's getting this, when it arrives at your house, you'll know what I mean. It doesn't look so much silver as it does look like a flat gray. That was Deion Sanders for the Braves, the Perez for the Royals, and Ramirez for the Indians, followed by Jackie Robinson and the Dodgers. So they definitely would have been better off if it had actually been a silver color as opposed to that gray, I think, especially with this kind of dark card design this year. Numbered to 75, that is the Red Sox and Dustin Pedroia. It's the Phillies, Aaron Nola and Urias for the Padres, Corey Kluber for the Indians, a little Vlad Guerrero Jr. parallel for the Blue Jays. Our autograph is numbered to 99, Matt Olson, Oakland A's. All right, we've got 3 left. There's Ernie Banks, Corey Seager, Christian Yelich, Roberto Clemente, numbered to 99, except not. It's Roger Clemens, numbered to 99. I just glanced down. I saw the R and the C, and I've seen so much Roberto Clemente tonight. That is actually Roger Clemens to 99 for the Red Sox. That'll teach me to just glance, won't it? Tanaka, numbered to 75 for the Yankees. Next to last, and that is Real Muto again, followed by Gleyber Torres and another Vlad Guerrero Jr. Our parallel is Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. Our hit is the Brewers, Josh Hader, numbered to 25. So a nice little Brewers autograph coming out in the next to last. So we are now headed into what is usually, we'd say, last box mojo. In this case, we're going to call it last pack mojo since we'd already taken the packs out. So let's see if we can pull something incredibly awesome, perhaps, hopefully, out of our last pack here tonight. Jacob deGrom and the Mets for the Canvas Collection. Yadi Molina, Andrew Benintendi, a Freddie Freeman parallel, and our last hit of the night is Urias for the Padres, numbered to 299, which I do like, but I think the Padres already have Urias as well, so it's a little anticlimactic, and that's in that regard anyway. So we're going to recap all this fun stuff here. Take a look at all of our hits again for anybody who might have jumped in late or whatever the case may be. We'll go through this again. And we'll take a quick little buzz through Canvas Collection and the numbered stuff. Just because I have it set out separately, we might as well, right? That's the way I look at it anyway. All right, so here come the Canvas Collections. Got a pretty nice little group of them. I do, as I said earlier, I do think they're drawn much better this year than they were last year. Some of them last year, I mean, you just looked at them and thought, like, what happened? I mean, it was just not good. To 99, Roger Clemens. To 150, George Springer. Ryan Sandberg. To 99, Bryce Harper. To 150, Ken Griffey Jr. to 150, Cal Ripken Jr. 150, Tanaka to 50. To 99, that is Giancarlo Stanton. And this is to 150, Tanaka. Ryan Sandberg to 50. Kikuchi to 150, numbered to 99, Matt Chapman. Justin Verlander to 150, Steven Strasburg to 50, Walker Buehler to 150, and Trey Turner to 99. So that's the numbered stuff that doesn't have an autograph or a relic attached to it. Now here comes all the autographs and relics. So there's Juan Soto for the Nationals, Cespedes and the Mets. Matt Kemp, Cincinnati Reds. Urias for the Padres, the Red Sox, and Porcello. A nice little quad relic there for the Indians. Numbered to 5 for the Yankees. That's really nice. Tanaka. The White Sox, Jose Abreu. Veritek for the Boston Red Sox. Juan Gonzalez for the Rangers. Eddie Rosario. This is the one I forgot to read the number off of originally. It's numbered to 50. That's the one we started out the break with where I forgot the number. So to 50 for the Eddie Rosario and the Twins. The Yankees, Tanaka. Matt Olson and the Oakland A's. The Red Sox and Dustin Pedroia. The Cincinnati Reds with a dual relic. And there is our framed case hit with a gray sort of signature, so hard to read on there. Anyway, it is Jeff Bagwell for the Astros, and it is numbered to 15. Urias for the Padres. Josh Hader and the Brewers. That one's to 25. The Cardinals. Adam Wainwright. Buster Posey and the Giants. The Tampa Bay Rays and Kevin Kiermaier. Here is our 1/1 Josh Donaldson. I know it kills you when you have the Braves and the 1/1 turns up when he's a Blue Jay, but anyway, a handsome 1/1 relic there for the Blue Jays with Josh Donaldson. Kyle Schwarber for the Cubs. Santana for the Indians. Juan Soto for the Nationals. Herrera for the Phillies. Ozuna, Cardinals. For the Mets, Steven Matz. For the Rockies, that is Trevor Story. Rhys Hoskins and the Phillies. Reyes, Padres. Ahmed Rosario, Mets. The Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia. Ozzie Albies and the Braves. Jacob deGrom, Mets. The Indians and Carlos Santana. Blake Snell, Tampa Bay Rays. Will Clark, San Francisco Giants. Quad relic for the Brewers. The Dodgers and Cody Bellinger. Jason Hayward and the Cubs. Carlos Martinez, St. Louis Cardinals. The Yankees and Chapman. The Dodgers and Bellinger again. Clint Frazier, Yankees. Jose Ramirez for the Indians. A quad relic for the Giants. And last but not least, the Minnesota Twins with a nice tricolor relic there for Jose Berrios. All right, so that is our break and our recap tonight. I am going to put up information about shipping and what's coming up in the days ahead here for anyone who might have missed it earlier. If you want to catch it again, it's headed your way right now. So once again, this is projected to go out no later than Monday unless something extremely unexpected happens. That should be the absolute latest it goes out. I am hopeful I can get it out to you faster than that. I'm going to try super hard to get that out ahead of Monday, but because I am not 100% sure that I can do so, especially with short post office hours on Saturday, I'm going to leave it projected for Monday and do my very, very best to actually get it on the way to you faster than that if I possibly can. One more time, if anybody did happen to get skunked in here, and by that I mean you didn't pull anything, not a base card or one single thing, you are still going to get a package in the mail with consolation cards. Hopefully that didn't happen to anybody, but on the off chance it did, that's the plan. You'll still get something in the mail and maybe you'll have better luck with it. You never know. So what's coming up in the days ahead? Tomorrow night, we're opening Bowman Baseball Jumbo. It is the start of a new case. It's a 4-box half case break where paper base has its own bidding category and does not ship to the teams. On Friday night, we're breaking at 9:30 instead of 9. It'll be a 3-box case of Leaf autograph baseball bats and another case of museum collection baseball. Saturday is an off night. Sunday, we're going to break Top Series 2 Jumbo with silver packs. Base cards has its own bidding category, does not ship to the teams. As always, if you read the listing description, it will tell you exactly like what goes to teams and what doesn't in the instance where, something has been split out, like base cards or paper base or whatever. Then on Monday night, it will be Luminance Football and Finest Baseball, and that is as far out as we've gotten so far. And that has got us wrapped up tonight. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you being here, spending part of your Wednesday night with me, breaking our new release product of Museum Collection. I hope that I will see you again soon. If not tomorrow night, hey, maybe Friday night when we do Museum again, or stop by and see me anytime. I always like the company. Meanwhile, enjoy the rest of your week. I will be back at it tomorrow night, and we'll see you then. Bye now.